I'm Alaska native filmmaker and musician Kelly Moneymaker. I have had the good fortune to be able to live, travel, and experience this beautiful planet of ours. I've recently returned to my homeland, Alaska, a place I'm deeply connected to. I'm passionate about uplifting and supporting our Alaskan Indigenous cultures and also our pristine environment. As you can see, it's pretty beautiful here. I think the best way of accomplishing that is to create a documentary. Drum Song, The Rhythm of Life is a short film about Indigenous climate adaptation and mitigation across Alaska, where the Indigenous peoples are using thousands of years of cultural knowledge combined with modern technology to respond, adapt, and change in the face of climate crisis. Why is it important to tell this story from an Indigenous perspective, from a local perspective? Quite often, films are being made or articles are being written without final approval from the villagers. It is imperative to have this permission to ensure proper representation. When we were in Shishmaref, we were interviewing one of the elders, and he told us that he had been part of several documentaries, but ours was the first time he had ever enjoyed himself. And although it was a compliment, it also broke my heart. He was sharing his stories and his knowledge, and yet he was not respected or appreciated. We're trying to change that. I think the best way to accomplish this is to listen. I'm an Alaskan, but I wouldn't pretend to know what life is like in Shishmaref or Kotzebue or Cake. We want to position ourselves as listeners so that all of the Indigenous communities across Alaska can tell the story from their local perspective. Your generous donation will help us pay our interviewees and knowledge sharers. It will also help us offset production expenses such as crew transportation, housing, meals, our finishing expenses for editing and color grading, and also distribution for film festivals. Please support our efforts to uplift Indigenous Alaskan communities as they adapt and respond to climate change. Join the Drum Song by donating today. Thank you so much! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! And now, I'd like to present the trailer for Drum Song, The Rhythm of Life.